What's going on, DSG? It's your boy Darrnell Bradley back at y'all with another video. And for those of you who don't know, this stands for Dope Shit Gang. I know I don't really say the whole thing that often, but we've got Blank Boy, how SpongeBob and Patrick made it to Shell City and saved Bikini Bottom. Now, this is the first one of these we have seen pertaining to SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? We usually get in like anime or some Avengers, some other movies. We've seen Kong versus Zilla and things like that, you know what I'm saying? We ain't seen one of these for SpongeBob, so I'm interested to see what's up. I don't know which movie this is, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna find out as this moves along. So be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media. We can hear that ain't further ado. In 3, 2, 1, click.
SpongeBob woke up geeked. It's the best day ever.
Like, I'm ready.
That boy thought he was gonna get the promotion as the new manager for the Krusty Krab 2. It's crazy how Mr. Krabs is so money hungry, but he not even a good businessman. Why the hell would you open up a second Krusty Krab 5 feet away from the first one? But regardless, SpongeBob been slaving away, cooking up the
case they know what I'm saying there's space issues, but in which case he should just probably connect them and make it a bigger building.
finest burgers in the world and dealing with customers like this.
Hey, buddy, you need a ride? I was just on my way to the Big Doofus convention.
Ain't no way he don't get the promotion, and SpongeBob knows this.
Well, let's ask my wall of 374 consecutive Employee of the Month awards.
So my boy SpongeBob gotta get ready and make sure to look right. Sandy might be front row. She been trying to eat these nuts for a minute now. Brody took a shower. Super Smash Bros. Pros can't relate. Went and put on his best fit and went and brushed his teeth with those Desmond Bane arms. He goes to flex to Squidward mid-shower that he about to get the promotion, but he's not feeling it at all. And this is when Patrick...
Well, I mean, if anybody just happened to pop in on you in the middle of a shower, not even like on the other side of the curtain, but literally in the shower, rubbing your back with a scrubber, I assume you wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, too yes about something like that as well. They'd probably find a very, very swift exit out the window, as SpongeBob just did. Just saying.
Patrick pops out to congratulate him beforehand. Whole star fussy out.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Whole time though, Plankton is plotting, finding his evil plan Z to ruin the Krusty Krab 2 grand opening. He started celebrating like he won Game 7, knowing this is going to work.
All hail Plankton! All hail Plankton! But anywho,
SpongeBob doing Plankton like a Teen Titans villain. They take a turns dunking on this nigga, giggling, having the times of their lives. These are not heroes. SpongeBob gets to the ceremony, and Mr. Krab announces that the new manager for the Krusty Krab 2 will be Squidward. But SpongeBob was so confident he was gonna get it, he started celebrating and went up to the podium to give his speech.
I freaking think shit like that is hilarious. Y'all ever seen the movie Zoolander? When he was supposed to get called up for the Male Model Award, but Hansel did? Sorry.
And I can't get behind this reason for Mr. Krabs to pick Squidward at all. I'ma let you finish, but SpongeBob got some of the best patties of all time. SpongeBob was so excited about to give his speech, and Mr. Krabs hit him with the
"Nigga, did I just catch you wanting to be shit?"
Mr. Krabs tells SpongeBob he's just a kid and can't be manager, it's too much responsibility. Did him dirty. SpongeBob literally painted your crib, took your daughter to prom when no one wanted to. Bitch talk about who want me, SeaWorld, bitch. And you gonna call him a kid?
Yo, this man is projecting the kind of anger that Sponge should have really been on. Bro, who was taking your daughter? You just take that big pitch to SeaWorld. Ain't nobody trying to deal with that. You know how much shit I done went through? You know what I'm saying? And I was just doing that, you know, because it was fun. It was a good time. And now when an actual position opens up for some advancement, you gonna give it to the motherfucker that wants to be here the least? Oh, you can eat a whole ass for that. You can eat a whole one, not just the entire thing.
Bro, he a grown man with his own crib. Mr. Krabs' definition of kid and adult are more fucked up than R. Kelly. And it really just doesn't make any sense. Squidward sleeps on the job, actively.
Okay. We gonna leave that there.
He talks about how much he hates it here. Treats his customers like this.
Let me guess, Tiny, a small salad?
That show was completely unprovoked too, but he gets the manager position for being unk? Whole time elsewhere, King Neptune is pressing Darrnell Rawlings for touching his crown. He don't play about that. But as that's happening, he gets bamboozled because it's gone. Got him tweaking, and we see that it's no other than Sheldon J. Plankton who's stolen it and is out of there. So let me get this straight. He could steal the crown of the king, but can't steal the Krabby Patty formula?
Krabby Patty for him is in a vault. The King's thing wasn't in a vault. It was on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with Plankton name like that. Don't do that to him. You know what I'm saying? Plankton is about that world domination. You feel me? He's just little. But I tell you right now, if Plankton and OG Stewie got together, it's raps for planet Earth, bro. It's raps. That's all I'm saying. Because y'all imagine that Plankton and OG Stewie, not the Stewie they got going on now. I'm talking OG Stewie. You know what I'm saying? The one that's hell-bent on destroying Lois. Give me that Stewie and Plankton together, and let's watch the madness happen. Let's go.
His guards are Insta-Lock Spider-Mans, straight throwing. As Plankton's getting away, he passes by Goofy Goobers, where SpongeBob is inside, drowning his sorrows in ice cream with Patrick. Patrick not even sad about anything. He just excited to do hood rat shit with his friend.
Fuck, man. I'm mad too, man.
SpongeBob having the darkest moment of his life, and Patrick couldn't be having more fun. Nobody loves to see you fail more than your best friends of 10 years. Niggas will be spectating me on the game like this, watching me get clipped. SpongeBob wakes up hungover and realizes he's late for work, so he rushes over. Same time though, Mr. Krabs getting pressed by King Neptune, because there was a sign left saying that he took the crown. They must have figured Krabs was out here citing his work like the Joker. Villains be so funny with how they get offended by the wrong crimes. Arson? Bitch, I murdered children. That was not me. King Neptune ups it on Mr. Krabs, and Mr. Krabs is like,
I mean, like, hey, if you gon' be convicted of some shit, might as well be convicted of the shit you did. You know what I'm saying? It'd be heinous, you know what I mean, if you was in some place just Anakin Skywalker and motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But they get you on Jason Voorhees and motherfuckers. You know what I mean? There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? One dude, it's different when you cutting somebody down with a knife and then a lightsaber. You know what I mean? Doing all kinds of force shit. It's just different activities involved there in the ass whooping is what I'm saying.
chill. I have people who could vouch for me that I'm a good person. Same time, SpongeBob comes in and Mr. Krabs is like, go on me, boy. Tell them how great I am. So SpongeBob goes on an entire spiel about how Mr. Krabs is an utter piece of shit who he hates. Mr. Krabs acting all surprised, but come on, dog. His reaction more unbelievable than LeBron pretending to be shocked about AD getting traded. Look how he was staring at this nigga his last game. He was plotting.
Yeah. I'm thinking Luka and at least 2 first-round picks for sure. Strive for greatness, kid from Akron.
Mr. Krabs was charging these niggas to breathe at work. This can't be that surprising. Mr. Krabs was
breathing, talking, standing, existing, lollygagging, chewing. That nigga got standing for $10, bruh. I'd have pulled me up a mean-ass seat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's that I don't understand why standing gotta be so goddamn much. You know, I just pull up a seat, motherfucker. That I'm getting a blanket because I don't even know how much sitting costs. I'm gonna have to lay down in that bitch.
was charging these niggas to breathe at work. This can't be that surprising. King Neptune explains to SpongeBob that the crown is a symbol of royalty, and between the two of them, his hair is thinning a bit. SpongeBob's like, come on, man, it can't be that bad. SpongeBob tells him, I'll go get the crown from you in Shell City, which is the trenches. King Neptune doesn't take him serious at all. He's just a kid, but agrees to give him 10 days and freezes Mr. Krabs till then. Mindy starts briefing them on what they might see there. Crooks, thugs, Jay-Z ugly ass on a jet ski. I'm talking terrifying shit. But Patrick not even locked in at all, drooling and saying,
You're hot.
I'm smoking greens right here.
you could not possibly be scaring the hoes any worse, gang. She looking at SpongeBob like,
it's your man.
They hop in the paddy wagon and head out to Shell City to retrieve Neptune's crown, and nobody believes in them. They politely,
because for some reason I was just, chilling in the Krusty Krab. Did the Neptune dude create that with the trident? I don't know. I feel like it would have been more prudent to create the Krabby Patty mobile like outside, get that outside, and then drive away versus, driving through the new building that just got put there. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like there were other ways to get out of the building. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? This Bikini Bottom underwater where fires happen. So who knows what intricacies go on with their physics. But I just personally feel it would have been the most prudent way to exit the building.
asks to fill her up, please, and niggas talk about, mustard or ketchup. SpongeBob told them he going to Shell City, and they took off their hats to pay respect. I mean, SpongeBob and Patrick straight getting cooked right now. They even tell them they bet they don't make it past 10 seconds over the county line. SpongeBob not tolerating that disrespect.
Shut your bitch ass up!
Nah, this shit worse than O-Block. You mean to tell me 6 steps in and they already ran into a YN? Nigga told them to hop out the burger and they...
I don't even know if that's a YN for real, my nigga. Like, that look like a at least 30-something-year-old fish, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga look my age, you feel me?
They offered no resistance. They managed to track their car down though to a place worse than the salty Splatoon. At least there they had some sort of checklist. Bro, a nigga went flying through the window, leg hitting a less than sign. Who's in that bitch? Doomsday? They letting anybody in. They managed to sneak in cause they need to steal the key, but they get distracted blowing bubbles. The owner gets tight cause he's an avid Andrew Tate watcher, super tough and macho, not gay at all, but only wants to hang around men and hates women.
I don't know what y'all thought it was, but we don't care nothing about no female.
And he's tight. Starts yelling, asking whose sassy ass was blowing bubbles.
Smell like bitch in here. All y'all smell like bitch to me.
A nigga goes to answer and gets hit with the chair. Bro, why'd you ask if you didn't want a solution? Doing him like Pops in regular show. He wasn't even involved in this fight. Why he catch that? So they've got to weed out who in here is not a real man. They put on that Nicki Minaj beat. Got SpongeBob and Patrick holding that nut in so hard. They want to sing so bad.
Why is that the descriptive factor? You feel me? I feel like there are several other words you could use. You know what I'm saying? Just how you was going to formulate that to put an image in somebody's head. Like, why you got to put that image? You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Like, why that image? You know what I'm saying? Like there's the other roundabout things you could have done. They said holding the what in? I mean, I...
Our owner really starts applying that pressure onto them too. I'm talking full court press.
You scared? Yeah, you scared, ain't you, bitch nigga? I can smell the bitch in you. Ooh, that's vintage, bitch.
But at the same time, just while SpongeBob and Patrick were on the brink of cracking and singing, they get saved and manage to escape the ass-whooping frenzy the twins catching with the key and hit the road. While they've been doing this though, Plankton has been giving out free Krabby Patties after getting the formula. Squidward gets the feeling that something's wrong because before this, all Plankton ever sold was cafeteria food. Niggas was serving this talking about, yeah, this got the 4 pillars you need to be healthy and strong. I blame my stomach problems to this day on you niggas. Unfortunately for Squidward though, he made the mistake of thinking he's the hero and tries to stop this, but Plankton been giving them out for free with those buckets because he wants to turn them all into mind control zombies, and that's exactly what he does. Squidward went from being Superman to the Flash so fast because he goes to try to skedaddle out of there and gets cornered screaming out for help. But that help is gonna have to wait a bit longer because my boy SpongeBob and Patrick only like halfway to Shell City, driving past a graveyard and peeping an ice cream stand, pulling up to get some. Somehow they just haven't noticed or processed the fact that there's a bunch of dead people's skeletons all around them everywhere. This nigga...
And that's where you gotta, that's where you have to understand that Patrick and SpongeBob are two special humans, two special things. You know what I'm saying? They only but this big. You feel me? I know that in the show we watching it, they look bigger. They only about this big, which means their brains is only about this big. I guess a normal brain. So their brains are like. Let's not get into the calculus of that. But at the same time, I feel like they should have been able to deduce that this probably wasn't the best place to stop. You know what I'm saying? There was a time I was a teenager. Me and my mom was making a cross-country move. We was at a gas, and we drove past a gas station, and we looked at it, right? And she was like, oh, cool, gas station. But like I said, we looked at it, and I don't know what in the hills have eyes was going on there, but it did not look like your traditional gas station. So we said, we could either die here or potentially run out of gas and die later. Bets are always going to be on die later. So we passed the gas station because that was just a no. We ended up finding another one, but that one was a hell no. Let's go.
Bob frolicking through Elvis, Prince, and Gandhi like it's a damn dandelion field, and he only finally starts to get suspicious when he gets the bowl of ice cream and Granny won't let it go. This is when we realize that this is actually a trap to be eaten by a giant fish. He has no choice but to think fast, cause this catfish is about to end his life. Draymonda turned out to be Draymond. So he bites her arm off, hitting one of the teeth and landing back into the paddy wagon. Patrick dumbass got the nerve to ask if SpongeBob
why ain't nobody getting the ice cream. He still could have copped that though.
Got the ice cream, like a fucking Monsters Inc. character not chasing them right now. He hits the fork and they
Yo, hey, bro, don't get mad at Patrick for asking the prudent questions. You know what I'm saying? You didn't put your life in danger because you didn't want ice cream. You feel me? So, I mean, we here, monster there, you went there for the ice cream. Did you get the ice cream or are we in danger for no goddamn reason? Because I swear to God, if you do this and that thing's chasing us, you better have that ice cream in your motherfucking hands. That's all I'm saying. You better be in your hands. Yes, we running for our lives, but we running with ice cream. That's all I'm saying.
Start speeding away while it's still in pursuit until they eventually come up to a canyon dead end where they decide to jump for it. And she eats the
See, that don't make no sense.
Until they eventually come up to a canyon dead end where they just
ice cream right there. It's right there. Grab that shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless like the ice cream was also a part of the whatever the fuck, but I would have yeah, we'd have had to get that. We'd have had to, especially you're gonna lean over with it. And you have to jump past the ice cream to get away. And I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what in the animation error happened up top here, but that's another story for another day. I'm just saying they should have got the ice cream.
Decide to jump for it, and she eats the burger while a much larger fish eats her, showing that there's levels to this in Shell City. Should remind me when Kevin Durant was standing next to Wemby. This canyon has nothing but monsters and aliens and all type of creepy crawlies coming from it. Niggas camping under the stairs. And SpongeBob is just like, yeah, GG's. They call us kids. If this is adulthood, then y'all got it. And gives up, walking away. Patrick tells him to stop being pussy, and SpongeBob starts raging about how they're just a pair of goofy goobers, while Patrick's like, man, who gives a fuck about that dumbass peanut?
You do!
This man Patrick been wearing the same goofy goober underpants for 3 years straight. He's so nasty for that. Nigga got nuclear underpants. Shit might cause the next pandemic. Bro ran away crying that he got exposed. But it's in this moment where the pair of them are at their absolute lowest when Mindy shows back up. Patrick had to put away his meat cause the hose is around now. My dog got no filter. He gonna ask her if she liked his underpants. She says yes and he goes,
Is you gonna suck my dick? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go crazy.
She tries to inspire them because the Bikini Bottom has become planktopolis, and he sent a mercenary after them, tracking their every step. He's putting the beats on everyone in his path, just cuz. She sweet talks them and inspires them to believe that they are men, spawning them in mustaches, then turn these niggas into the Green Arrow. And that was all it took. They've got all the confidence in the world and literally just jump off a cliff. God damn, bro. Even Freddie Benson had more backbone than y'all.
That's it! I'm taking my stuff and I'm going home! Please stay. Okay.
But now that they've got these mustaches, they need to take care of them. So to help our boys, I would like to announce that this video is brought to you by Manscaped.com, the global men's lifestyle brand that is once again 20% off your order off plus free international. They legitimately think they're invincible.
They get dumb.
The monster's trying to mess with them and they're not even taking them serious, dance battling these dudes away. They were so impressed.
There are some times, if your life is in imminent danger and you don't know what to do, you can't fight, you can't flight, you can't fight back, you can't do none of that, you gotta hit him with some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? You remember Peter Quill, Guardians of the Galaxy, hit homie to a dance off? You gotta do something that they can't readily identify to throw them off guard. Otherwise, that's your ass. And you can't have your ass be your ass to somebody else. That's your ass. You know what I'm saying? So you need to come up with something in that particular scenario to throw them off. And in the middle of an altercation, the one thing that nobody expects you to do is start dancing. You know what I'm saying? It just might throw them off a little bit, give you some time to maybe run or something.
They don't follow SpongeBob and Patrick all the way through the cavern singing their praises, straight trail of glees until the end.
We made it past everything, even the hideous, disgusting monsters.
Shaking my head, shit foul. You think you know a sponge. SpongeBob and Patrick mention that they're about a verse away, but they go to take one step and get stopped in their tracks by Dennis. I've been hired to turn y'all into beach souvenirs. The kale salad glued to their lips really got them thinking they're Viltrumites. Niggas get their first facial hair and start talking to you like this. That boy Dennis snatched that cabbage from their face and fucking spawns out a mustache of his own to flex on them.
Yeah, see, we gonna have to wrap it up after something like that. You ain't gonna snatch my fake mustache off of my face and then grow your own real mustache in front of my face. I take issue with said activity. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even like I wouldn't take issue if you didn't snatch my fake mustache, because don't grow a mustache in front of my face with your face that fast. Otherwise, we're gonna have problems. You're not normal. You're not like us. You feel me? Now, obviously, that guy wasn't either way because he's got a whole ass knife necklace. But that's different kind of timing to just insta spawn hair under your nose.
I know he almost shit his pants trying that. Losing their mustaches crushed their confidence, going from super soldiers to super dweebs. Scared as hell, asking Dennis what's he about to do to them. He looks them dead in their face and tells them Plankton had a very specific request. I'm gonna step on your balls. My balls!
Why? Huh?
Showing them his crazy boot with spikes. This is obviously because SpongeBob and a bunch of other people have stepped on Plankton in the past, and he's overcompensating. Why do you think the statue he's forcing them to build is so big either? And I get it. He's been an utter failure for his whole life. Even Doctor Strange can't find a reality where this nigga catches a dub. But as Dennis is about to call GG's on SpongeBob and Patrick, he gets stepped on by the Cyclops, who captures SpongeBob and Patrick and carries them to his shop, drying them out on the table to become new knickknacks to sell. I don't know what children movies' obsession is with making us watch our goats die. Mufasa was just foul. We did not need—
And then gave Mufasa a whole movie that I still haven't seen because I feel like that's gonna be traumatic. Cause what happened to his parents? I just oh my god. But let's go.
To see all of that in Up, I convinced myself homie was cheating just to make it a bit less painful. They begin to accept their faith.
Looks like what everybody said about us is true, Patrick.
You mean that we're attractive?
But it's in this moment they look and realize that they actually made it to Shell City. Despite what the naysayers said, nobody believed in them, but they did it. And alas, they sing themselves to death, while their tears make a heart. But you seen the movie. Their tears hit electricity, causing smoke, causing for the sprinklers to go off, bringing them back to life, so they get the crown and get the hell up out of there. But not only did it bring SpongeBob and Patrick back, it brought every knickknack in their back, including the Mexican mariachi band.
Yo, that threw me for a second because I'm over here looking at Jon Snow like, whoa, I'm very sure he wasn't in this movie.
And Patrick back, it brought every knickknack in their back, including the Mexican mariachi band, who starts playing their hearts out, as the rest of them jump the Cyclops, busting his ass, telling him to fight back. That's for trying to sell me. They run into David Hasselhoff outside, who—
Yo, it's gotta be insane getting your ass whipped by a bunch of cartoon marine life. You feel me? I feel like if it was regular, you might be doing something, unless it was all just octopuses. We see some octopuses in there, they get a hold of your face. I don't really know what you're doing. But in this particular situation, a bunch of animated water shit just fucking you up. And I don't understand why you still in that gear, to be honest with you. You above the water, you in your own little hut thing, and you still in a holy 1968, whatever, the underwater gear. I don't know, bro.
Offers them a ride back to the Bikini Bottom. They ask him, where's your boat? But it turns out this nigga's the boat. How is he swimming like that? Listen, if the black people stereotype of can't swim came because niggas can't do that, y'all got it. We still got Muhammad Ali, Usain Bolt, Pele, and the NBA. Stop playing. But as they're on their way, Dennis literally pulls himself off the boot as he catches up with SpongeBob and Patrick. God damn. How much did Plankton pay him to have bro so dedicated? You lost, bro. Take your roadkill ass home. Dennis is about to go up and finish them, so SpongeBob says, let's run. And Patrick is like, no. He doesn't need a phony mustache to be brave. I fuck with it. He even gives a superhero type speech.
Tired of running? If we run now, we'll never stop. Run, SpongeBob!
Bro folded insta.
I mean, we give Patrick a little bit. We gotta give Patrick a little bit. At least he like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the bush, you know what I'm saying? They can square up there. What's good? You feel me? Like, we gotta give Patrick that. He got bitch slapped to the feet rather quickly and then folded, but we gotta give him that initial. Because SpongeBob wasn't about to run that, you know what I'm saying? We give him that.
Under the slightest bit of pressure. Surely though, SpongeBob goes stand 10 toes down. He built different. This nigga Bob turned into a track star too. And to make an already crazy situation wilder, Dennis goes to stab him and hits David Hasselhoff in the butt cheek. I don't know what's wilder, everything that just occurred, or his reaction being that he kinda liking it. Dennis is able to chase SpongeBob all the way down David Hasselhoff's leg, cornering him, causing SpongeBob to take his super dramatic long jump to the other side, sticking the landing. And that was actually tough, and would have worked if bro wasn't able to just walk around. SpongeBob has exhausted every option, all 2 of them, and has no other choice but to try and bribe Dennis with goober bucks. Patrick's watching this knowing that they're both cooked. Does he look like someone who needs goober bucks? Bro, you're not even trying anymore. He even tries to explain it to Dennis and gets grabbed, looking like Sid the Sloth and held up by his collar. SpongeBob then goes to off
That nigga wasn't even held up by his
and
collar
gets grabbed, looking like Sid the Sloth and held up by his collar.
That nigga's not held up by his collar. He's being held up by his pants. He's for real being held up by his whole pants right now.
SpongeBob then goes to offer Dennis some bubbles, which actually ends up working in his favor because the wind causes the bubbles to go in his eyes and he throws SpongeBob, and Patrick luckily catches him. But their celebration doesn't last very long at all because Dennis catches up to them and is ready to stomp them out. But just like last time, he thinks this fucking anime timing taking mad long and ends up getting his ass knocked out back off the boat into the water, who knows where. Back at the Bikini Bottom, the 10 days are up and Neptune is back at the Krusty Krab to delete Mr. Krabs. That nigga is punctual with his executions. Jesus. SpongeBob and Patrick are running out of time and need to go down to the Bikini Bottom pronto. So Hasselhoff puts them between his titties, shooting them off into the water.
Yeah, you gotta admit, there be some weird shit going on, bruh. Put him between his... Okay.
And they make it in time to save Mr. Krabs. And y'all seen the movie. You know the ending. SpongeBob does his singing number, freeing all the zombies.
We can't got monetized on that one. Alright, yo, hey, those is facts, and we hear them facts over here too. Yeah, bruh. I wasn't sure what movie we was about to get, but yeah, I've seen that one. It's cool, but I feel there was a lot of outlandishness, but that goofy goober, I'm a goofy goober, right? Yeah, boy, tell me that all of us didn't get down on that. All of it, you know what I'm saying? Probably for copyright reasons why I couldn't get into it, but tell me that we wasn't all losing our shit. Boy, I tell you right now, I was a goofy goober. Boy, don't with me. You know what I'm saying? But that was that. But yeah, this is an interesting one, you know what I'm saying, going this route versus the route that we've seen with these commentary videos. I think this was actually really good, really dope, really funny. You know what I'm saying, got them SpongeBob facts, you feel me, in a water world that can catch fire, man. But this was dope. That's the take. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media, and I catch y'all next one, fam. Peace.